Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time joining. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far. Sun is shining for right now. We'll take it. Supposedly more snow again tomorrow. Who knows? It's Colorado for you. I probably should have gotten a job as a weather woman and just started guessing, seeing what happens. We'll get started here with the stretches today. I'll read the quote here. So today the quote is, "Courage is not having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have the strength." This quote was posted actually by one of the participants in the program, in the neurological rehab program, and I really like it. Number one, coming from the participants of our program, they know a little something about courage and pushing through and pushing on when you don't necessarily have the strength. And I think we all can find ourselves in that situation right now. It's going to look a little different for everybody, but we're tired, we're anxious, maybe we're getting a little stir crazy, and that's all very natural. That's really normal. It's not a bad thing. But we're all in this together, and the only thing we can do is wake up every morning and take the day as it comes, right? One step at a time. So I thought this one resonated quite well. And it doesn't mean that we have to have these superhuman strengths or be, superheroes of any sorts. We're all just doing the best that we can and pushing through what we can. So I like that one. And then a little bit on a personal note, I have a relative that is currently in surgery this morning. So I personally am sending, prayers, love, courage, any positive vibes I can his way. If you want to join me in that, I would appreciate that love and that extra support. If there's someone that you guys have in your family or in your circle that needs a little extra courage, a little extra strength today, feel free to share that with us. Let us know and know that those positive vibes are going back out as well as taking them in. So thanks again for joining, you guys. I always appreciate it. And we'll go ahead and get started with the stretches. All right, so we will come to our nice tall seat here. Feet flat on the floor, hips heavy, spine long and lifted, shoulders relaxed down the back. And then draw the top of your head up towards the ceiling here. And I invite you to close your eyes as we start, as we always do, with 3 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good. Go ahead and open your eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. And we'll get started with our legs, our lower extremities. So go ahead and bring them straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. So drawing the toes away and then towards the body, away and towards the body. Good. And just start to get the blood flowing, get the energy moving. Keep the breath moving. And as always, if for some reason you're unable to see physical motion in one or many limbs, any of these postures, that's okay. Just go ahead and close your eyes and try to see if you can watch as your body energetically moves. Good. Just a few more. Get the body waking up here. Nice. When you're all done with that, keep your legs straight out in front of you, and we'll draw our toes back towards our face here. So kind of hard to see with this camera angle, but you should see the soles of my feet. And so for you guys, legs stay straight, toes come back towards the body. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale as you bring your fingers out towards your toes. And you want to remember to keep the spine long and lifted here. Any sensation that you're feeling should be a little bit more intense in the back of the legs. This is a calf and hamstring stretch here. And so just start to notice. Notice what you feel. Maybe notice what you don't feel. Just allow yourself to drop into your physical sensations right now. Keeping the breath moving slow and steady as the muscles begin to soften. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job. We'll bring our feet back flat to the floor. Hips are heavy once again. And now we're going to stretch the inside of our thighs here. So our hip adductors. Drawing the knees in opposite directions here. You can use your hands or your forearms to add a little extra pressure, give a little leverage. Or if you're unable to use your hands, go ahead and just use the muscles of your legs here. And simply drawing the knees away from one another. And again, keep the breath moving. Just feel into any sensation. Notice what feels good. If there's any pain or any discomfort, just back off a little bit. And just keep the breath moving. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, draw those legs back together. Nice job, you guys. So once again, we'll come back to the starting position, feet flat, knees bent, hips heavy, spine long and lifted. Take a deep breath in, and then we'll draw our right leg up into our chest, into our torso. And just start to notice what sensations you feel on the back side of your right hip here. As you breathe in, lengthen through the spine. As you breathe out, maybe squeeze that leg a little tighter or even cross it over the opposite leg. Whatever feels good here for you in your body. And then try to soften. Maybe soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. Maybe let go of any mental tension you're holding on to. Just give yourself a minute to breathe into this posture. Good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release, let that leg go. Nice job, you guys. Okay, switching sides. We'll take a breath in, sit up nice and tall, and then draw the left knee up into the chest, into the torso. Just gently squeezing it in towards your body, noticing what sensations come up in the left side of that hip, maybe in the glute muscles. Inhale, keep the length in your spine. And as you exhale, maybe you deepen the stretch. Maybe it crosses over the opposite leg. Wherever feels good for you in this moment, just breathe into that sensation. Try to relax any other tension throughout the body. Let go of any additional holding. Good. Take one more deep breath in, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, release that leg down, let it go. Good. Let's take a breath to reset here. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly up. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Nice job. So we will go ahead and move into our spine now. Keeping our legs where they're at, steady and grounding through the lower half of our body. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, reach the head towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. Now, depending on your chair or your grip, you can either grab a hold of the back of the chair, you can grab hold of the leg, wherever you're able to reach, that's going to give you a little extra leverage, a little extra stability. And then just keep breathing. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, create space. And exhale, maybe move a little deeper into that space. Maybe the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Just keep the breath moving slow and steady. Trying to ease into this stretch, not forcing anything, but just feeling into sensation. Take one more deep breath in, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, slowly release, come back towards center. Good, we'll switch sides. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, top of the head reaches towards the ceiling, and then exhale as we twist over to the left. Again, grabbing a hold of the chair or your leg, whatever feels best for you. Allowing yourself to be stable and also take advantage of a little bit of leverage here, maybe twisting a little deeper to the left. Inhale the breath, create space and lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist a little deeper, moving into that space. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. And just allowing this to feel good. No forcing, no discomfort. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly come back towards center. Good. Let it go. Let's take a breath to reset. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're going to move into our back body here. So keeping your legs rooted, keeping lower half of the body grounded, we're going to round our spine forward and bring our hands down to our toes. And just start to notice what you feel in the low back. See if you can feel, or at least be aware of the muscles in the lumbar spine, watching as they stretch away from one another. If it feels good, you can release the entire weight of the body over down towards the floor, letting your head fall towards your toes, allowing gravity just to draw the weight of the whole spine down towards the ground. If there's any compression or just back off a little bit, lift the spine up gently. You'll still get the opening in the low back here. And then keep breathing. Allowing the breath to be soft and easy. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale slowly, slowly. Come on back up to seated. And just allow yourself to resettle here. Let the blood pressure restabilize. And bring the spine back in line with itself. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Nice job. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and open up the front of the body here. So your first option, you can just squeeze the shoulder blades together. Notice I'm pulling my shoulders back towards one another. That should automatically open up the front of the chest here. You have the option, if your chair is a little bit lower, you can drip your back over the top of it, or I'm just going to take my shoulders and push into the top of the chair here, still squeezing my shoulder blades together. And then your final option is just to open up your arms here, just allowing the front of the body to softly open up here. Feeling a stretch and an expansiveness in the abdominal muscles, across the pec muscles, even into the tissues of the throat and the neck as your head gently tilts backwards. Maybe the gaze comes up towards the ceiling. And just keep breathing. Watching as the chest rises and falls with every inhale and every exhale. Making sure the breath isn't restricted, keeping it flowing nice and easy. Good. Take one more inhale here. Expand through the front of the body. And then exhale, slowly come on back up towards seated. Good. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to our upper extremities, our arms here. So this first one is flexion at the shoulder, and I'm going to guide it with fingers intertwined here. So if you're able to, try to get each finger in between the other. That's just going to allow a little bit more motion and mobility and range within the fingers and hands. If you're unable to get your fingers in between each other, you can take cupped hands here and just give yourself a clasp like that. You also have the option of grabbing a hold of one arm. Maybe one arm needs a little bit more assistance. And then your final option is also just to raise one arm, whichever you're able to do. You can take any of those options. All right, so legs stay grounded, feet are flat on the floor, hips are heavy. Go ahead and take the clasp that you're able to, the grip that you're able to. And then as you inhale, lift your fingertips up and over your head, maybe in the direction of the ceiling here. And just keep the breath moving. Again, no need to force anything with this. This is going to look different for every single body out there. Just make sure your hips stay heavy and try to imagine your fingertips are light and lifting with the breath in. If your hands are over your heads, maybe you notice a stretch in the armpits or the side bodies. If your hands are down a little lower, just breathe into that position. Make sure there's no pain. Good, just trying to get a little more range in the shoulders here, throughout the underside of the arms. Take another deep breath in, and if it feels good, try to reach a little higher, get a little higher, maybe one more higher, and then slowly, slowly, slowly release your arms all the way down. Good, just let that go. I know that one's particularly tough for the folks in the neuro program. And so, yeah, no need to force it. It doesn't need to look like anything. Just be where you're at, breathe into that position, and allow yourself to feel the physical sensations. Cool. We'll move into scapular glides. So that's your shoulder blades. I'm going to turn so you guys can see what I'm doing here. If you have a table, use it. I still don't have a table in here. That's okay. But if you have the flat surface, or if you just want to pretend, hands go flat right here, and then you're going to slide your fingertips out and along the surface, whether it's real or imaginary. And all you're trying to do here is get a little motion in the shoulder blades. So if you need to feel the difference, squeeze your shoulder blades together first, bring them together on your back, and then try to draw them away from one another. So it's a little bit of a rounding forward can actually help with that. So again, squeeze them together and then maybe round them away. So your shoulder blades should be moving up and around your rib cage here. And still keeping the breath moving slow and steady. There shouldn't be any tension or forcing. If there's any pain, back off a little bit. Good. Take one more deep breath in. Reach those fingertips a little further away from you. And then exhale, slowly come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead or I'm gonna turn back facing you guys, and we'll move into the back side of our arms here. So hips are heavy, lower half the body stays grounded. Inhale as you lengthen the spine, and then draw the right arm up and across the body here. And this is option number one. You can just reach in the opposite direction here. Option number two, grab a hold of that opposite shoulder and just a gentle little tug here. Maybe you feel an increased sensation in the backside of that right shoulder. And then option number three, using your left hand, go ahead and grab the arm here, offer a little support and a little overpressure. Good, and just breathe into this. Keep the spine long and lifted. Make sure you haven't rounded forward or you're compressing the ribs. Just keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Maybe with the exhale, you gently draw that arm into a little deeper of a position. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, release, let it go. Nice job. We'll switch sides. Inhale, spine lengthens, and draw that left arm up and across the body here. So option number one, just reaching those arms in the opposite direction. Option number two, you can grab a hold of the opposite shoulder. Maybe give it a gentle tug. Notice what you feel on the backside of the left shoulder. And then option number three, using your opposite hand just to apply a gentle pressure here, allowing the backside of the left shoulder to open up a little further, just deepening the stretch slightly. And again, keep the breath moving, slow and steady here. No pain, no discomfort. Let go of any force. Good. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Let it go. All right, shoulder rolls. My favorite part. Drawing the shoulders up to the ears and then releasing back down again. I always want to say draw the ears to the shoulders, but that would be quite the feat. So shoulders up to the ears and then back down again. Making sure to go forward and backward. Whatever feels good for you here, maybe alternating. Just allow yourself to let go of any extra tension or holding in the neck and the shoulders. Good, and when you're ready, come on back to center. We're gonna sit up nice and tall once again. Feet are flat on the floor, hips are heavy on your chair, spine is long and lifted, shoulders relax down, top of the head goes towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly drop the right ear down to the right shoulder, and then just try to let go. Let go of any tension, let go of any holding. Just allow gravity to draw the weight of your head over towards the right side. As you notice any sensations in the left side of the neck, watching and feeling as the neck muscles slowly begin to soften and stretch away from one another. Good. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. trying to let go of a little bit something with every breath out. Maybe letting go of physical tension. Maybe letting go of mental worry. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale. Slowly come back through center. Good. We'll switch sides. Inhale. Sit up nice and tall. Spine lengthens through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, gently drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. And once again, just try to let go. Release any tension that you're holding. Maybe it's in the jaw. Maybe it's still in the shoulders. Maybe your hands are gripping tight without you even noticing. Just try to let go and allow gravity to do the work here. Drawing the top of the head towards the floor as the muscles on the right side of the neck begin to soften and slowly stretch away from one another. Notice if you're still holding any tension in your face muscles. Try to soften. And then just keep breathing. Good. Take one more deep breath in. Fill the belly, fill the chest. And exhale, slowly begin to drop the chin down towards the chest. And then just begin to make small circles with the head and the neck. Moving slower than you think you should. And just giving yourself the time and space to feel into this stretch. Watching as it moves through all corners of the cervical spine. Switching directions when you're ready. And then again, just noticing what you feel. Noticing what sensations are there or not there. Evening out the rotation. And just continuing to breathe. When you're ready, slowly come back through center. Bringing your head back in line with your spine. Once again, returning to our starting position. Feet are flat, hips are heavy. Spine is long and lifted. Shoulders relax down towards the ground. Top of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close your eyes here. Inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good, and just allow your breath to return to normal. Let go of any holding or any tension or any patterns. Give yourself a moment to feel into this, noticing what sensations, what feelings are coming up. As you're ready, softly blink the eyes open. Come on back into the space. And that ends our stretches. So thank you guys so much for joining for that portion. I am going to get set up for the mindfulness, so hold tight and I'll be with you in a moment. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Don. How are you? Good to see you as always. Okay, you guys. So, day 3 of the progressive muscle relaxation. So if you joined us on Monday and Tuesday, then you just get another chance to practice because that's all this is. If you haven't done this before, if this is your first time popping in, no worries. I will go ahead and guide you through this practice. It's a 2-step process where we will alternate contracting and relaxing different muscle groups throughout the body. And all this allows you to do is become familiar with what tension and contraction feels like. And a lot of times we're tense and we don't even realize it. You know, maybe you're watching a movie or driving a car or something happens and you react and your body tenses up. So this is going to give us the chance to actually feel into that and notice what that sensation feels like willingly. And then it'll be followed by complete relaxation. So after the holding, after the contraction, you'll be instructed to just let everything go and notice the difference. Notice what your muscles feel like when they're not holding. And this is a good practice because it allows you to recognize what tension feels like in your body. And a lot of times our body will start to be tense or start to contract when there's stress or anxiety or sadness, any kind of overwhelming feelings. And so it'll allow us to become familiar with what that feels like in our body, but then also give us the practice of trying to let that go. So if we're able to notice when the tension or the stress starts to creep in, we can acknowledge it, we can be aware of it, and then we can practice trying to release it as well. So again, I will guide you through this. So the only thing that you need to do here is find a comfortable position. You can do this seated just as you were. If you want to relax your shoulders or your body back onto the chair, you can do that. If it's safe and if it's comfortable, you can do this lying down as well. So just go ahead and find a nice comfortable position. And then take a couple of breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Good. A few more, just like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. So if you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Just try to bring your focus and your attention inward. Using your mind's eye or the brain's ability to visualize, however you want to call it. See yourself as you are, seated or lying down in this posture. And just notice. Notice yourself as the physical form that you are in this moment. See yourself from head to toe. And then just breathe into that. Breathe into your physical form. Wrapping your awareness around your entire physical body. As I mentioned, I will guide you through this, both in and out. So just continue to remain relaxed. I will direct you to each part of the body. And if nothing else, just breathe. There's no right or wrong here, no expectations to uphold. Just allow yourself to be here in this moment. As you are ready, if you are ready, bring your awareness down into your feet. Maybe wiggle the toes. Maybe scrunch your feet underneath. Just notice. Notice what it feels like in your feet in this moment. And then a few practice rounds. Try to contract, tightening all the muscles and then letting it go. Again, tightening and letting go. Just seeing what that feels like in your feet in this moment. If there is no physical motion, if you don't feel the contraction, that's okay. Just keep those eyes closed and keep doing it energetically. Imagine both of your limbs working in the same manner. And then when you're ready, clench every muscle in your foot, curling your toes under, tightening your feet as if you were gripping the floor beneath you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let go of any contraction. Let go of the holding. And then just notice. Notice what it feels like to have complete relaxation in that part of your body. When you're ready, draw the awareness up into your calves, into your shins, feeling into any sensation in the lower portion of your leg. And again, just feel. Feel here. Maybe you contract the calf muscles. Maybe you notice what the shin feels like when you tighten the lower leg. Maybe there's no motion. Maybe it's just an energetic contraction. Wherever you're at, feel into that. And then squeeze everything in the calves or on the shins, on the sides of the lower legs. Hold everything together. Tighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Let go of the holding. Feel the sense of relaxation wash down the lower portion of the leg. Moving up through the leg, crossing the knees, coming into the thighs. Notice what your quads feel like. Notice your hamstrings. Notice the insides of the thighs and the outsides of the thighs. Maybe squeezing the muscles here and then letting go. Just bringing awareness and awakening into that part of the body. And then when you're ready, squeezing everything in your thighs here, tightening the quads, the hamstrings, everything for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Release the tension. Release the holding. Just try to release. Moving up out of the thighs, into the hips, into the glutes, encompassing the whole pelvic bowl. Feel all your muscles here, your glute muscles, your rotators, your pelvic floor, all the way down into the deepest, lowest parts of your belly. Feel everything here right in your pelvis. And then when you're ready, squeeze it all in, tightening all those muscles, engaging everything for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let it all go. And for a moment, feel into your lower half of your body. Feel the legs as a whole. Notice what sensations you feel from your hips down to your toes. Is the lower half of your body a bit more relaxed than the upper half? Maybe, maybe not. Just notice. See if you can feel the difference. Take a breath in and a soft breath out. Drawing the awareness back into midline, coming into your torso. Noticing the front of your body from your abdomen up to your chest, all the way down your back body, feeling the very base of the neck, in between the shoulder blades, down the spine, all the way into the tailbone. And just feeling your torso as a whole right in this moment. And we'll start with the front of the body. Begin by tightening the tummy, maybe rounding the chest forward, feeling your pec muscles engage, getting every muscle on the front side of your body to tense and flex and contract. Pull everything in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Release the holding. Let your spine come back to neutral. And just notice what sensations you feel on the front side of your body. Wrapping your awareness around to the back side of your body, bringing your attention to your low back, just behind the rib cage, in between the shoulder blades, and just start to feel. Notice what it's like to arc your back, maybe pulling the heart forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together, just engaging all the muscles on the back side here, tightening everything, squeezing everything, rounding your heart forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let it go. Notice if you feel the sensation of relaxation washing over your body, down the spine, down the front body. And just noticing what it feels like. Drawing your awareness out of your torso into your arms. Bringing your attention and your focus all the way down to your hands and your fingers. And again, just feel what sensations are there. Can you squeeze your hands? Can you put them into tight balls? Maybe flexing, gripping and releasing. Just awakening up those tissues. And then as you're ready, drawing your fingertips in, curling into your hands, clenching your fists, squeezing everything in your hands, nice and tight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. What do you feel? There's no right or wrong answer here. It's just noticing. Maybe there's a sensation of relaxation. Maybe there's not much sensation. That's okay. Just bringing your awareness into your body right now. However it shows up. Moving out of the hands into the forearms, feeling both the front and the back of the lower portion of your arm here. Noticing what it feels like to tense up. Maybe it's a tightening at the wrist. Maybe it works its way up to the elbow. Just feeling into the forearms. And then when you're ready, tightening all those muscles around the bones, squeezing everything in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Watching as relaxation washes down your arms, over the forearms, into the hands and fingers. As you're ready, draw that awareness up into your upper arm bones, crossing the elbows, coming up to the shoulders, feeling into the biceps and the triceps, and all the muscles covering the upper arm. Notice what it feels like to clench the biceps or tighten the triceps. Maybe the muscles around your shoulder joints tighten. Just feeling into that. And then when you're ready, squeezing all those muscles, engaging everything around the shoulders and the arm bones. Tighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Release it all. And for a moment, bring your awareness to your arms as a whole. Notice what they feel like from the tops of your shoulders, down the arm bones, crossing the elbow, into the hands and out the fingertips. Can you feel a difference? Are your muscles at ease? As you're ready, drawing the attention and awareness back into midline, coming into your neck and your shoulders, feeling the back of the neck on the sides, into the front, wrapping around the tops of the shoulders, into the upper trap. Maybe just feel into this here, drawing the shoulders up towards the ears. Notice what that does to the muscles on the top of your back, into your neck. And then when you're ready, squeezing everything in, tightening up your traps, tightening your neck muscles, pulling everything in towards midline for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Watch as the muscles soften down towards the ground. Feeling the sensation of letting go. Tension melting away from the tissue. noticing if there's a difference and feeling into that. As you're ready, drawing the awareness up out of the neck into the skull. Begin to notice the muscles of the jaw, and the face, around the mouth and the nose, the eyes, your forehead. Feel the muscles at the back of the skull, right at the occiput, wrapping around the ears, around your temples, crawling over all the bones in your skull, wrapping through the hair and coming up towards the top of your head. Just noticing all the muscles circle around the skull here. And then as you're ready, begin to tighten and squeeze and clench everything in, tightening all the muscles of the face and the skull for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. Just release. Feel if the jaw's a little lighter. Notice if the muscles of the face feel more relaxed. Just feeling the sense of relaxation and letting go as the muscles soften and release tension. This last engagement, this last contraction is optional. If you're feeling comfortable and relaxed and you want to stay there, just do that. If you want one more full body contraction, just see yourself here as a whole. Wrap the awareness from the top of your head all the way down to your body, down to your toes, out the fingertips, and then engage all muscles here. Clench everything up. Tighten the feet and the legs and the glutes through the core, shoulders out your fingertips. Squeeze your shoulders and neck muscles all the way to the top of your head and squeeze here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let everything go. And just feel into your body. Notice if there's a difference. Allow yourself to just be. When you're ready, take a deep breath into your physical form. Exhale, let it go. Watch as the breath fills throughout the entire body, expanding down the legs, out the arms, through the toes and fingers, up through the top of the head. And then exhale, release, let it go. One more deep breath in. Watch as the body expands. And exhale, let it go. Watch as the body softens. Feel free to stay right where you are, just feeling and breathing. If and when you're ready, slowly blink the eyes open. Gently coming back in towards the space that you're in. Maybe taking a few breaths with the eyes open. Noticing how you feel. Noticing if your body is a little more relaxed. And in turn, maybe your mind is a little more relaxed. yourself, mental and the physical break that we all need right now. Allowing yourself to reconnect to body, breath, and mind. Thank you guys so much, as always, for joining. I appreciate you showing up every day for yourselves, for me, for the community of Easter Seals. We miss you guys so much. We love knowing that we're trying to stay connected and that you're out there. Continue to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.